Hello and welcome back to Priest Adventures. This week we're in another spot way away from home. We are in Estes Park, Colorado, and the views of this place is phenomenal. Now there is a polar vortex that's coming in tonight. I started shooting this yesterday, but the sound quality just completely tanked on this thing, so I'm reshooting some of these shots, and some of this stuff I'm going to edit in and show it later on. But vortex is coming in. They're calling for like up to 11 inches of snow. We are leaving Sunday, and all of that is supposed to come in on Saturday. I will be getting some reshoots of Rocky Mountain National Park. The wind is kind of holding steady at 10 miles an hour right now. It's supposed to get up to 30 miles an hour today. So talking on this may become a challenge. We're still going to get out and about. We're still going to try to get everything in. Hikes are not going to happen just because of the weather. But since we're here, we're going to eat all the food that we can. We're going to hunker down for the snow, and then we're going to hope we're going to get out of here on Sunday. It was 24 hours driving here. It's going to be 24 hours driving back. And it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be different. Stick with us, and let's get it. And here we are at Rocky Mountain National Park. Got video of us kind of rolling in. This is Sheep's Lake, and that is gorgeous. The wind's going to be picking up pretty bad. It's actually not too bad today right now, so that's nice. But there's a flat spot through here, and July into September, it's spring into summer. Bighorn sheep come down, so you'll see them down here. We have not made it down here spring into summer. We're always here in the winter for some reason, just like the snow. But good parking. The entry fee is $30. It used to be $25. They've upped it. They've upped it to $30. But if you have a pass, America the Beautiful Pass, so it gets you into all the national parks for free. If you're a veteran, you get that for free, and it's a lifetime pass. So you can go, like in around us is the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield. I walked in there, showed them my ID, and it's got a veteran's endorsement on it. They got me a pass right there, no problem. I walk in here, they ask for your ID and the pass, and you roll in. We're going to end up using that thing. I'm planning on doing like a lot more national parks. We've been to this one a few times. I definitely want to get up to Maine. I'd love to see Yellowstone, a few other parks that I want to get to. If we're passing any of them, I'd like to stop off and check them out. But this place is gorgeous. There's not a bad view anywhere. You won't find a bad view. If you go further up the mountain this way, this time of year, they do have sledding. And in town of Estes Park, you can rent sleds, spikes for your shoes, snowshoes. I mean, you can rent everything that you need, and the prices are pretty they're pretty good. We're going to get riding around, see if we can see some more elk. We saw some this morning in downtown Estes. That's another cool thing about Estes Park is the mule deer and the elk are everywhere. You'll see them walking through Main Street in September whenever they are in rut. They'll be down there bugling. But yeah, Estes Park is a gorgeous place. You can't find a bad view from anywhere there either. It can get a little hard to breathe up here. If you're from Georgia like we are, you're close to sea level. it can get a little hard to breathe whenever you're doing a lot of moving around. They do sell canned air at the stores. It's got a little mouthpiece, you can put it on there and help you breathe to kind of catch your breath. We haven't done that yet. I don't think we're going to. We're going to get driving around here, see some other spots. There is another entrance. This is the Fall River entrance that we just came into. There's another entrance that has some hikes over there that I was wanting to get to, but it's too frozen to get in there to it to do the hikes, so we're not going to do that. And like I said before, with the weather being what it is and what they're calling for, I don't think a hike's going to happen this week, and that's okay. It's part of the adventure. We drove 24 hours to get here to do a couple of hikes and hang out in Estes because we love this place. If we can't get the hikes in, that's just how it goes. We may run down into Boulder or Denver. Maybe. We've been to Denver before. Once you've seen a city, you've kind of seen them all. You know, Cincinnati, Atlanta, all those. If we hit any other cities, I'll definitely get video. But Denver's one that it's okay. I don't have to see it. And we're downtown Estes Park doing a little bit of shopping. I'll stitch in some of the ones that I have from yesterday. Some of the shops that we did, looking at some jewelry and stuff like that. If you have a deep bank account, definitely go shopping around here. We just saw a jacket at a place back there that was like $600. You know, it's like Pemberton wool and all that stuff. So, yeah, Pendleton wool. My bad. Pemberton. Where did I get Pemberton from? I don't even know. But it's a little high end around here. Don't be coming here looking for Gatlinburg prices on or Pigeon Forge, the 4 t-shirts for one. You're not gonna find it anymore. Used to, about 5 years ago you could. So still feels weird walking around here and not walking in the woods. And we're gonna get a cup of coffee over here at Kind Coffee. And most of your restaurants don't open until 4. They open up like 4 o'clock. They close rather early. So if you're gonna get something to eat, you gotta get it early and then like get a pizza like what we did last night. If you want to eat that after you get out of the hot tub. I was gonna get video of the hot tub, but they barely have lights in there. And after the sun goes down at 5:30 in the evening, you can barely see. But it's a really nice hot tub. It's about the size of a kiddie pool. And it's definitely hot enough. It's really nice. We'll definitely go back to, it's Murphy Resort. We'll definitely come back here whenever we do come back. Well, let's get this cup of coffee. It's 3 o'clock now, so hopefully we'll grab it before they close. So this is where we're coming up. Behind the stores you have the Riverwalk area, and the river is kind of frozen right now. So, but the Chamber of Commerce had started up this thing where it's a scavenger hunt for Estes. You go to the Welcome Center and you grab a sheet, it's a little booklet, and then you try to find the pikas. And the pikas are little rodent type animals that you find up in Rocky Mountain National Park. I'll get a closer video of it. But like, here's one right here. It's a little bronze statue, and you walk the Riverwalk. You end up walking the entire town, and you fill out that thing, and then you end up getting a button that you can, souvenir button. Doesn't cost you a penny. It's a free thing to do. You can spend an afternoon around here. We actually did it with the kids. I'll stitch in my button that I have, and as many people as you have, everybody gets a sheet. Everybody gets a button. It's pretty cool. But yeah, those are the pikas that you can get the button from. I got my coffee. I'm gonna take us a little walk around. They're calling for that snow and stuff to start up in about an hour. And the motel that we're staying at this morning when we woke up and got going, the parking lot is getting full. It's like when they start calling for snow, everybody starts showing up. Right next door to Kind Coffee is Rocky Mountain Gifts and t-shirts. We're gonna walk in here and take a look around, see if we can find a shirt or something for one of the kids. But yeah, they're calling for snow, and the parking lot started getting full. Everybody starts coming into town. That and it's Friday, so they're coming in for that. So we're gonna walk in here, do some shopping around, walk around a little bit more. Just like I said with Estes, it's different from Gatlinburg. It does have a small downtown. You can't just cross the street like where they have it cobblestone in every 100 feet or so. Here it's like 2 places that you can cross over, and you have to wait for the light. But the good thing is it's free parking. They do have some little pay lots. I guess they're more active on the weekend. Like over here where the library is, it's free to park. And they have this all over the place. Even back behind me, they cut through, they changed the direction of the traffic to where you have to go through the backside, and it was getting crowded up this way. And it's time for us to walk. But it's getting crowded, so they changed the flow of traffic, and back there in the back is a whole lot of free parking. So that's pretty cool. They haven't figured out they can charge you $20 a day. Good morning and welcome to another Priest Adventure. This is Saturday. The snow came in overnight last night. We've got about 3 to 4 inches just from last night. I got more coming in today. It's supposed to total out about 11 inches. We're going to try to make it to go get something to eat. Head back up to Notch Top, because to them this business as usual. They usually stay open. But I'm walking up here to see what the road looks like. But everything is like ice fogged. It's about 5 degrees this morning. But it's not that cold. It's not that bad. It's nothing that you can't deal with. I mean, it's not like at home at 20 degrees you're frigid. And you can't get away from it. You hear the snow crunching. But it's frigid and you can't get away from it. You walk inside and you stay cold for hours. Here, as soon as you step inside the building, it just warms up. Your whole body warms up. Oh yeah, they have the continental breakfast. Somebody give me a coffee. That's where everybody else was walking. And the car just went past us doing about 40. Oh yeah, Murphy's Resort. Right there. Oh yeah. Getting out of here may be an issue. But getting on the road, it's going to be a little slick. But they'll keep it scraped and sanded. It is pretty out here. I head to Notch Top just yet. I'd like for somebody to come through here and scrape this first. They said they come through about 8, have it done between 8 and 9 o'clock. With the truck, I got all the snow off of it. And being from Georgia, I don't have one of those fancy scrapers with the broom thing. I used a pizza box. I have an ice scraper. I put an ice scraper in every vehicle. And I have jump boxes and all that stuff and toolboxes in every vehicle. I have everything that you need, but we don't get up to 11 inches of snow. We get 1/4 inch of ice, and it likes to shut everything down. So, but me and the wife are going to go up to the front for the continental breakfast, grab that, sit down, warm up, watch some TV. I'm out of breath because this is 7,400 feet above elevation, and just walking up to the street and back winded me. So it's probably not going to be a good idea for me to walk to Notch Top. So we're going to wait for this and see if we can get out of here and run around for the day.
Yeah, if you want it darker, put it in there twice.
So we left out of the motel there at Murphy's, and no issues. This little got a little F-150 here. You can put it in slick and slippery conditions, and it made it no problem. The parking lot is a complete sheet of just snow, but it's all powder. It's really cool. And again, you can't see the mountains at all. It's all in the clouds. People are shoveling out the front of their stores. We are at Notch Top again, and they are open. So we're gonna go in here and grab some breakfast. Although I just had some a little bit of a bagel and toast, I'm gonna have something real that's gonna stick with me. But yeah, my little truck here I'm really happy with. We're kind of hoping that the stores in town are going to be open. As we came down the hill, you could see there was a lot of people out on the road, so it gives you a little bit of comfort. So if you're from Georgia and you're up in Colorado, you can get around in a two-wheel drive truck. It can get a little bit tricky. So we're back into town, in downtown Estes. It's still snowing, and they're calling for a hard freeze tonight, like I said earlier. But they're saying that everything up here is going to just ice over. So we're going to go ahead and get out of town. We're going to shop at this one little store that we wanted to hit yesterday, but it was closed until the weekend. We're going to get in here, get shopping around, then we're going to get over the mountain and start heading back home. We may shut down someplace about halfway back. If not, we're just going to drive it all the way back to the house. But I'll give a video of us driving over the mountain back into Denver. So that may be the last thing you see from us. There may be more. If that's the last thing you see, then thanks for watching and join us on our next adventure. Bye.